have no idea how long it took me just to set up this shot. What is up, guys? My name is Chris Jaser, and today we're going to be doing something a little different than most of the videos you've been seeing in the last couple weeks. I'm actually going to be drawing something today. I haven't drawn something for this channel in a good while, and I figured let's start with my main characters. So I'm going to be drawing Molly today, talking about her, what inspired me to create this character, like what's her backstory, and just kind of giving the nitty-gritties about it, while also playing around with my favorite medium as of late, colored pencils. And it's kind of nice to get away from the computer and to just sketch and draw on paper. So without further ado, let's get sketching.
Alright, so I get to finally talk about this comic series that I'm working on called Follies. Molly is the main protagonist. She is the young witch who is trying to become a spellcaster, but unfortunately life gets in the way. She's not one of those young witches. She's actually in her 30s. I know, really old, right? And she's just in this creative funk. She doesn't really know what she wants in this world, and she's just doubting her abilities. And it doesn't really help the fact either that she's having this crazy word cat on her every day named Fluffy, who just loves to get into mischief, who is causing her headaches in a sense. Yeah, so I've been drawing these guys for the last 3 years. It's been since 2015 that I started this series. And what I loved about these guys is the fact that these are characters that I would have enjoyed when I was younger. If I saw this series, I would have been hooked on them ever since, because I finally drew for myself. I think for the longest time I was drawing for everybody else, but I never was drawing for myself. And I think that was the one thing that was missing in my art style, in my art career, was the ability to draw for myself. I was always drawing for clients. I was always trying to find work as an artist, so I was trying different ways of creating art, but rather than just spending the time and creating something that I would enjoy, I was really focusing on everybody else's opinions. And this was the first time in a long time that I was able to create something for myself. And I've been drawing these guys ever since. These guys have been with me through the good times and the bad times, and I felt like these guys needed an epic story. They've been in animation, they've been mini comics, they've been mini illustrations, but they never had a full-on story. And the more that I thought about these characters and the world that I was building, it was really time for me to just tell their story and have a epic one in that. So that's where Curse of the Skinwalkers came about. I wanted to tell a story about being a creative and having creative funks, and not everything was unicorns and rainbows in a sense. But what makes the story, I think, compelling is that even though you might feel like you're not the best, you actually have all the creative talent inside you. You just have to believe in yourself. And that's what I'm hoping with this series, is to kind of inspire young artists and even older artists too, that it is possible to create something great in your life, even if you don't think it might be. Anyway guys, so here it is. Here's Molly and Fluffy. I hope I can talk more about these guys in the future. These are just a fun two little characters that have been part of my life for the last 3 years, and I hope to give them a great story. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like. Don't